Oh, I don't know what's best. I'm not a beauty blogger. Cool, warm, blue. No, I think because I'm pasty, I need a bit of that. Hi everyone, I'm actually going to afternoon tea today and I thought I would just get ready and make some content at the same time because this stuff tends to fly on YouTube, and I thought I'd just show you how I catfish men with my makeup. I thought I'd just get ready and chat at the same time, and I probably won't go through the products because only men watch my channel. I'll just link them in the description anyway if anyone's interested. But I thought I'd just chat at the same time about different topics. So firstly, if you noticed on my channel, I don't really talk about my weight anymore. People can kind of see that I've lost a bit of weight, but it was getting to the stage where I was like, well, I can't eat a chocolate bar because I'm filming tomorrow and I don't want to look fat on camera. I just kind of want to keep the weight loss part separate from my journey, and if you see me getting thinner, then I'm getting thinner, but I don't want it to define my channel. I really don't want my channel to be defined as girl loses weight then gets a boyfriend, because I think that's a really toxic message to put out to women, and I think women get enough shit anyway in the media about being thin and how they need to be thin to have a boyfriend, which it isn't true. There are loads of people that weigh more than me that have boyfriends, so if that was the case then overweight people wouldn't be in relationships. So I just wanted to take the focus off my weight a bit and not be pressured into how much weight I can lose to be on camera. That's why I try and not talk about it anymore. Also, I thought I'd talk about freedom of speech on the internet, because I feel that at the moment you can't really say what you want to say in case it offends one person, and then that one person will say that you're creating hate speech. I'm a bit torn between the concept of people having free speech and people not, because I do think obviously if we don't have free speech then we enter into dictatorship. But at the same time there's certain people, I don't even want to give their names because it just gives them extra fire and publicity, but there are certain people that just put out hate against women, and part of me doesn't want them to be on the internet. But I can't sit and be a hypocrite and say, well, deplatform those people. Yeah, I'm allowed to talk about fuckboys. It doesn't really work like that, sadly. And it's really difficult to just censor people like that. I can watch content and then I can see it for what it is, but a lot of young men can't, and they'll treat it as gospel. And a lot of these men are just in a situation where they just really want to find someone, or things haven't worked out and they've just internalised a lot of misogyny, and they'll just latch on to content creators that are on the web, and it's so sad. But I don't think you can censor people, because then you just end up in like a communist society where only the government has control. Yeah, so I don't really want to talk about Voldemort at the moment that's going around the internet that's being deplatformed, because they shouldn't be anywhere near an IP server. But at the same time, how can you stop freedom of speech? You can't. I think in terms of success, I am starting to see more views, and I can see I'm probably like converting a lot of people, because a lot of people will click on one of my videos and then they end up watching more. So it's almost as if people come to troll me but they stick around. I still feel I need to have a bit more confidence in myself, because the thing is, I don't really have imposter syndrome. I'm one of those people that kind of thinks that my content is so much better than the amount of subscribers that I've got. That's not to disparage the people that have subscribed. I just feel like I definitely deserve more subscribers for my content. And I'm coming up to nearly 3 years now on YouTube. And sometimes I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, am I making a difference? And I've always felt that. I've just had to tie a bit more into being a bit more clickbaity to get more views. Like one of my last videos was like pretty clickbaity. But the thing is, you'll get people that click on it and then they'll just click straight off it. Like when I made that video, why I stopped having sex, you can see in the analytics and people had just typed in sex. And it's like, sometimes I think, are men really that stupid to type sex into a YouTube search engine and think they're gonna get porn? Are men really that stupid? And they click off it because it's a British white girl talking about fuckboys. But are men really that stupid? I don't know. But I think you just sadly have to be a bit clickbaity to get people to view your content. That's like the only way around it. You have to like learn to play the YouTube game, or you shut up and quit. I have joined Tinder again. Shock, surprise. I have been getting some matches, so it hasn't been too bad. I don't think my heart is really in it. That's the thing. I need my mum to take a nice photo of me today at afternoon tea to look like I actually have a lot of friends. But my heart's not really in it. I just want to meet someone from YouTube. Like, not even a YouTuber. I kind of think that there's only room for one YouTuber in this household. You can't have too much narcissism in one household. I don't know, I've always found that people don't get me. I've always found that I'm a bit like Marmite. I'm a bit like, people always really like me or they just hate me. And it's difficult to show all of that on a dating app. And of course, mixed with that, the fact that I'm not attracted to people that aren't ambitious. I just don't find them attractive. Or not even ambitious, but intelligent people. For me, like, intelligence is the main thing. If you're not intelligent, then I just don't fancy men like that. Thing is, like, I just like making film. Like, that's what it's always been about. To me, it doesn't really matter what I create. I just like making film. I prefer the editing more than the actual filming and talking sometimes. Sometimes, I mean, they always say when they talk about motivation, it's like half the time I'm not motivated to film a video because I'm like tired from work or just thinking about things. But you have to just keep going. You're never going to be absolutely pumped to make a video. And sometimes I feel I don't quite capture what I'm trying to say. Sometimes in the moment when I'm thinking about it, I'll do the video and then when I look back I think, oh, I didn't quite capture what I wanted to say. And it's like too late. It is a skill in itself, learning how to monologue on camera. It's honestly taken me 2 years to really perfect what I'm doing and to, I think, be good at it. It's, in a way, I'm glad I didn't blow up straight away because I wouldn't have been ready. I completely would have been out of my depth if I'd just done 2 videos or whatever and then just blown up. I would have been completely out of my depth. In a way, I'm glad it's like taken this long for me to really develop my style and develop being on camera. It's just made me more confident as a person. Honestly, having good communication skills is one of the keys that you need in life going forward, because I used to be so shy. I would go out for drinks at work and I would literally just sit there and listen to other people talking, because I didn't really have any conversation skills. I would just literally just sit there and be shy. And I think even if you are shy, you can always work on it. You don't have to just think, oh, I'm shy, that's it. You can always learn and develop skills. And I'm not saying that I'm like the life and soul of the party, like, you know, the best public speaker that there is. But even if you improve on your speaking skills by 10%, then you've got an advantage on most people. The amount of people I meet that are too scared to get on the phone and talk on a date. And I just think if you're a man out there, if you can get on the phone and talk to someone, then you've got an 80% advantage over most of the people that I meet or encounter, because they're too scared to get on the phone and they don't know how to connect or have a conversation. There's all this in the media, it's like, oh yeah, you just need to lift, like as if that is the magic tool, just lifting is it. But if you actually know how to communicate with people, you've got an advantage over most men that are out there. Is that it? I want to say that that's it. That makeup's done. My hair's going to be wet. Do 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 do. Oh my god. Oh, let's tame this beast. You can't actually see when I film in my bedroom, but my hair's actually like pretty auburn. Can you see here? I don't know. My hair's actually kind of, I don't want to say ginge, because it's not ginger, but hairdressers always tell me never to dye it, because the colour's like so unique. It's like this browny, auburny, reddy colour, and they always say never dye your hair. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me get ready and catfish men. This is how I catfish men on a daily basis. I'll be back to obviously normal talking videos next time, but it's good to switch it up a bit. I'm going to go and have afternoon tea now.